Hi, my name is Brian and welcome to Westfarthing Woodworks, the fun side of woodworking. Today I'm going to take a couple minutes and I'm going to show you how to buff wood with the Beall's buffing system. Beall's system is just one of a couple of different options that are out there. It lets you use a couple of different compounds and a carnauba wax to actually buff the surface of the wood to a really high sheen. It's a really simple process and I'm going to take you over to my buffing setup right now and I'm going to show you how it's done. Now the Beall's buffing system comes with 3 different buffs and they look just like this. One is for Tripoli compound, one is for white diamond compound, and the other is for carnauba wax. The system runs in 2 different ways. You can use a small motor, which is something I already had in the shop. This is a 3/4 horse swamp cooler motor. Or you can run it right off the lathe and use the headstock of the lathe to turn the buffs. There's a couple of different ways that the Beall system is sold. I already had the motor, so I decided to go with the one that attaches to the motor. And it comes with this arbor here, and the buffs themselves just screw on like that. So it's pretty easy to switch between them when you go from Tripoli compound, which is the more coarse of the 2, to white diamond, which is your finishing compound. It's a lot smoother. You go and just turn this little screw in there most of the way, and then turn on your buff, and you're going. Now, I took a piece of briar, which you can see here. It's a very, very pretty piece of wood, but not really until you do something to it, like shine it or finish it. And I sanded this down to 320 grit to start, and now I'm going to buff it on the wheel. Now I already applied Tripoli compound to this, which basically comes in a bar, and you just kind of touch it to it, and it loads up the buff with compound. Now I'm going to show you what happens between the wood that looks like this and buffing it. So there's half of it that's been buffed. And it puts an incredible shine on there, and actually on a microscopic level it is sanding the surface technically, because there is an abrasive grit that you're applying to the wheel in the Tripoli compound. But it has a great shine, and it really brings out a lot more detail in the grain than you were able to see before. So let me finish up the rest of the piece and I'll show you. And there it is. Let me shut this off. Now see, it doesn't take very long to bring out that shine. And this again is just with the Tripoli compound. I can switch the wheel and I could go to the white diamond, it'll shine it even further. And then I can go to the carnauba wax wheel and that'll put a very fine layer of wax on there. Again, the wax and the white diamond are optional. I buff a ton of stuff with just the just the Tripoli, and it comes out just like that, which is great, especially if you're making stuff like pens and tool handles and things like that. It's a really quick, easy way of buffing. It's great for wooden rings too. So this is the Beall's buffing system, and thank you for visiting Westfarthing Woodworks, and happy building.